One of my favorite things about being down here is seeing these giant cypress trees. Like, this isn't even the biggest one I've seen, but it sure is tall. That's a pretty tree. This area so far, knock on wood, I hadn't had to jump over any trees or get out of the boat or anything. So I've been very fortunate. A lot of the limbs and the logs and stuff have been cut out where you can get around them. So it's very peaceful. Much more peaceful than where I started this morning at that other bridge. So sometimes you just aren't meant to do certain sections at certain times. You just got to make the best of it, and I'm definitely making the best of it. You see over there where something's been laying up in that grass. Could be an alligator, but could be a beaver or a river otter too. The river down here is peaceful though. It's pretty much what it's looked like the whole time. I do know that it will neck down and split in a couple of areas between here and there, but so far it has been an actual relaxing trip. So doing a little bit of paddling, but a lot of floating, because it's really peaceful and quiet when you float. Jumped up 2 deer. I wouldn't even say jumped them up. They just stood up and looked at me as I went by. They didn't even run off because I'm able to go through so quiet just floating. But hopefully it stays like this most of the way down. Like I said, this is my home stretch. This is the stretch of river I have done the absolute most of, fished the most of, kayaked the most of, boated the most of, whatever, hunted the most of. So it's just the section of the river I like the most because it's close to home. But it is a nice paddle, very doable. You do have some strainers and some obstacles and stuff, but you know, a novice paddler should be able to handle it. Beginner, I would still suggest a beginner paddler start at something like Aiken State Park, where you're only doing like 1.5 miles, 2 miles. But you know, if you've got a little bit of experience and trying to get out here and do a little bit more, it'd be a good section for you. Davis Bridge Road, or Davis Bridge to Springfield, Highway 39. I'll make another video if it comes to something worth showing. Meanwhile, I'm gonna just keep looking at these cool trees. There's some big cypresses down here. Y'all take care. Lord willing, I'll see you next time.